Welcome everyone to the Mastermind Book Club. Here tonight are four of us who are going to review a book that we have been impacted for several times now that we have gone over it. What's the name of the book? It's The Science of Getting Rich by
The Science of
Wallace
Getting
Wattles.
Rich by
Yeah.
Wallace Wattles. Yes.
Correct. And in reference to this review, I'd like to give Gina a chance to give us her review on this book or summary. Gina?
All right. All right. Thank you, David. And reading this book, this is probably my fourth time reading this book, and I was so excited when you brought it up, because it does say that we should read it on a daily basis so that we can capture, the full understanding of what needs to be done when we're reading this book. And the premise of this book is like the man that does not desire to live a more abundant life is an abnormal person. Okay. We must be able or to look forward to our lives more abundantly, that we should make sure that when we're here on this earth, that we should be able in living life to its fullest, in enriching ourselves in every aspect of our lives. And that would be body, mind, and soul. And we should encourage, one another, other people as well, to do the same thing by living that example ourselves. Okay, we show them how we become rich, and then instead of concentrating on things that are not abundant, because he said that the universe is made up of abundance. Okay, that we should concentrate on that. He did mention some text in the Bible, one like I don't exactly remember what the text was, but anyway, we should concentrate on making sure that we do the best that we can in this world.
Gina, you're right. We should concentrate. We should. And that is the truth. And religion is being, I guess, softened throughout the ages. Unfortunately, we've come at a time where less and less people are picking up religious books just in general. Charles. Sorry, I mean Ty.
Hey, see, you always forget about me, y'all. You see that, right? You see?
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. Okay. Actually, what I got was it was so interesting because I think we did read this book before. I believe we had this book before, David. And what I got was to live in the now. Live now, and any idea you get, just do it. Do it right now as the idea comes to you, because there's no tomorrow. It's the now, because we don't know, because tomorrow is not promised to us. And also to always bring up other people, because we would want other people to bring us up as well, and never to look down on people that have less, like the poorer people. Don't look down on them. Just see them as on their way to being wealthy, and all of us wanting to get to the same point of being wealthy and healthy together. That's what I got.
Wow. Thank you.
Okay.
Wealthy and healthy together is awesome. Thank you, Ty. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Charles Comer.
Yes. Good evening. All right. In the book, it talks about that everything comes from what the author calls the original source. And this great source, he created man, and he created man in his own image, and he gave him the power of thought. And thought is the substance of which tangible things are created. And the main point that I got out of it is whatever you can, or whatever mankind can think of, he can produce himself, for he is a living, breathing, thinking center. The book, the author also subscribes to one of my favorite books, where it talks about whatever things are lovely, whatever things are pure, whatever things are true, whatever things are just, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are good report. You think on these things. These are the thinking things that we need to think about to actually produce the wealth that we seek. And those were a couple of things that I got from the book. It's your thought process. As a man thinketh, so is he, which is from another great book. So
Yes,
never doubt. Yeah, never doubt. We have the ability to thought to become wealthy.
thank you, James. Thank you for quoting James Allen, by the way, as a man thinketh, from his book. Charles, Gina, Ty, you got it right. This book is amazing. It's very short, number one, which a lot of people like short books. And sometimes you just need to listen to these short books
Yeah.
slowly, fast, at whatever pace you want. And I chose this time to listen to it at normal speed. And at normal speed, I picked up a few things, but I just want to tell you about one. Competition or creation. Most people in this world are competing,
Yeah.
but they're competing with the wrong persons. They usually compete against others. They usually compete in a business. They usually compete in becoming an independent salesperson. But how about competing against yourself in whatever way? Maybe it's bringing in better monetary figures on your own. Maybe it's being there for your kids or your spouse. But the reality is competition versus creation. Most people have it wrong. Most people are competing, but with the wrong person. You've got to compete with yourself. That's number one. Number two is the reality is we are all creators. We are all made by a creator, and therefore we are creators as well if we choose to be. But most people don't choose to be a creator. That's just the reality. We just listen to this book. And a prime example is why not rewrite this book in our own terms? You can create it if you want, or anything else. And that's what this book offers me. So I want to thank each and every one of you for this review. And I also want to open up to you guys. If you have anything else to say, this is a chance.
Well, just real
Anyone?
quick, I'll
Yep,
follow
Charles.
up. Just as Gina was saying, that the living in the now, and just as Ty was saying that you have to include other people in your pursuit. You can't just be selfish and think about what you want to do. And then follow up with what I said. Your thoughts, your thoughts are that thing that produces the thing that's not tangible, the thing that you can't see. But abundance in it is inert. It's within us. It's our God-given ability to have wealth. It's just that most people don't seek it out. Excuse me. Most people don't strive to go more. They're satisfied in the station that they're in. And if we put our mindset, because we are what we think, we can have that true wealth and abundance that we seek out. And truly, it comes through us helping each other. That's the true wealth in the world, is the ability to reach out and help somebody else get what they want. And eventually you'll be able to get what you want.
I believe that.
I like the guarantee that he had on here. You know,
I
he
can't hear
said
you.
that. I said I like the guarantee that was on there. Can you guys hear me now? It's like the science of getting rich is an exact. I'm sorry, somebody decided to ride a motorcycle. The science of getting rich is an exact, okay, mathematical science, it says. And if we follow it, we will not fail. And there were a couple other quotes that were in the text that was pretty interesting as well. And wow, I mean, that's serious guarantee right there. You know, we just monitor what we're thinking, make sure that we don't get caught up in, you know, bad news and so forth and so on. Just, you know, a list of things that are uplifting, just like Charles, you know, you quoted there, the text in the Bible. And we should be okay. Just keep going. Just keep believing that we can do whatever it is that we want to do. And just one more I wanted to share with you guys. It says, let me see, there was one that I thought it was pretty interesting. I'm sorry, David, I couldn't pass this up. Desire is possibility seeking expression. Possibility seeking expression. Whenever we have a
Beautiful.
desire in our hearts, it's coming from the divine, and there is a possibility of us being able to, you know, bring that into being because of the fact that it came to us as a desire. I thought that was pretty deep. So that's what I wanted.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Gina. Beautiful.
Actually, Dave, I think he mentioned something also about meditation. Like once you get on that meditative mode and you stay there, it's like you can tap into your other self almost and kind of just like be more in tune with what your next step in life should be. That's kind of also what I got.
Yes.
Yeah, so
So
that's
Ty, what
he
you're
said that.
referring to is the same thing that, or similar to what I was going to say, and it's that
Oh, okay.
most
Okay. See, we on
people,
the road.
yes, most people who attend religious services believe that communicating with infinite intelligence or God is once a week, when we should be praying incessantly, meaning through our actions, meaning through our thoughts. And that's the science of getting rich.
I think so.
Whereas there are some people who believe, oh, prayer is just Sundays.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No, it should be all the time. You should be praying incessantly all the time for whatever it is that you want, and not just once a week for an hour, and that's it.
In
Or
another one
two.
of my books, it says, pray without ceasing.
Right.
That's the
Without
scripture. Pray
ceasing.
without
Yes.
ceasing. That means a man should always
Yes.
pray and not think.
Mhm.
Correctly. So that's it for the review for this week of The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. I want to thank you all for being here, and have a great evening. And until next week, when we'll go over another empowering book. Take care.